Recently I moved to Austin, along with everyone else in the free world. It's without a doubt the weirdest place on earth. Let me tell you about the weirdification of Austin. In most cities, graffiti is a crime, but at the Hope Wall in Austin, crime is a celebrated art form. Austin is the new entrepreneur capital of the world. It's the only place where you'll find the most open, illuminated minds discussing ideas for new innovating technology, while at the same time constipating their bodies by drinking liquefied cheese. If you order food in Austin without queso on it, you can get the hell out of my town. You might as well be going to a friend's house and pissing in their living room. Yes, have your green juice, but please be polite and put some queso in it. It warms my heart seeing people flooding into Austin from California because of their genuine love for this city. That's completely fueled by their hatred for the overpriced living in California. Since moving to Austin, I've learned how to pridefully tell people I don't live in Texas, I live in Austin. Helps me feel more progressive. Austin might as well be 10,000 miles away from Texas. A lot of Austinites like to believe that Austin is separate from the rest of Texas. Texas believes it's separate from the rest of the US. And because Austin believes it's separate from the rest of Texas, that's exactly what makes it just like Texas. But I refuse to acknowledge it. When groups of women aren't obnoxiously clustered in front of the I love you wall, taking selfies, trying to bolster their Instagram, I like to sit and consider what the complexity of its message might mean. I think the complete lack of artistic merit conveys so much artistry. Barton Springs is a place to be every day in the summer when it's 187 degrees outside. I'm a little finicky where fresh spring water is the only kind of water I like to be in while I pee. The diving board helps me get into the water in style, but more importantly, you're likely to see some topless sunbathers who stick their middle finger right in the face of our normal nipple shaming society. I admire this. And it means I need to remember to wear my sunglasses. Yes, I'll eat all my food in taco form, but only if it comes out of a food truck. I find it adventurous to have my food served out of motor vehicles so I can enjoy the fruits of questionable sanitation practices. And the concept of food trucks makes a lot of sense because conceptually they're mobile and can come to me, yet in reality they're always stationary, so I have to go to them. So it makes a lot of sense that these permanent fixtures would have wheels on them, and I'd get excited about it. In Austin, you don't need to use your legs to get around the city because we have more scooters per capita than people. And when one scooter dies, you can just hop on another without ever touching the ground. It's estimated that by the year 2025, there will be no more ground exposed in Austin because 100% of the surface area of the city will be covered in scooter. So the future's looking bright for Austin. Lady Bird Lake is a river that's definitely not a river and must not be referred to as a river. You must refer to it as a lake. South Congress Street in Austin puts the FU in funk. Taking a stroll through Westlake neighborhoods is the easiest way to feel inadequate about the amount of money you earn. Then you can come to East Austin to feel better about yourself while feeling unsafe in the most stylish way possible. I get very into the spirit of watching the bats come out at sunset. 1.5 million bats coming out from the Congress Avenue Bridge is so Austin, and each one seems to have the charm of my ex-girlfriend. But hopefully not as many bloodborne diseases. Being in the live music capital of the world is magical, and when I'm done visiting Nashville, I come home to Austin, which also has a pretty decent live music scene. Walking down 6th Street at night, listening to 11 bands playing simultaneously, makes me think I'm listening to jazz, even though there's no one playing any jazz. As I think about it, Austin isn't just the weirdest place on earth, it's the weirdest place in the whole world. Hey, you delightful Austin weirdo. I'm doing comedy shows right here in Austin at Cap City Comedy Club, April 11th through the 13th. Tickets are going fast. You can go to awakenwithjp.com/events to grab your tickets. Love to have you come out and have a good, weird time with me. See you soon, Austin.